buffbridesandbridesmaids.com and the Powder Room online community for all things bridal. I am so excited you are here because I want to show you a totally different approach for brides and bridesmaids to not just prepare for the big day, but to also prepare yourself for a healthier, more meaningful way to live far beyond the wedding day. Time is going to fly leading up to the wedding. You'll probably spend many more hours than you think planning for your wedding. The extra commitments can easily take a toll on your you time to find a moment to get to a gym, eating healthy, staying motivated, and ultimately looking your best for the big W day. You know, in your hearts, brides, the real reason and the most important thing is that your wedding day is for you and the one you love the most, because you're officially going to be making those vows to each other to commit to each other. For whatever reason, however, we brides and bridesmaids spend endless hours and many a sleepless night planning out the hundreds of things that must be done beyond the vows. Even though I had a ton of amazing support from my bridesmaids, mom, fiance, bridesmaids, caterers, florists, venue specialists. Did I mention my bridesmaids? It was still a very stressful time for me, especially leading up to the wedding day. So how did the wedding day end up? More on that crazy day in a minute. You see, my fiance and I at the time were on a super limited budget that did not match in any way to what kind of wedding we had envisioned. In addition to that, with my crazy stressful job as a manager of a finance company, my lack of time I had invested in me was starting to show. And as a result of my unbalanced, insane life, I had gone from a size 6 to a size 12. I recall countless nights dragging my butt home eating takeout because I really had no energy to focus on making a proper meal. I dreaded shopping for clothing, as it seemed nothing I liked came near to fitting right. Now, added to this was the mountain I was about to climb with my wedding to plan for. Now, if you know me, you'll know I am a fighter, and that when I want to achieve something and put my mind to it, look out. No, I didn't have a mentor or a nutritionist or fitness guru to hold my hand and lead me in the right direction out of my unhappiness and frustration. It took a ton of late night reading, soul searching, and a lot of amazing people, including my bridesmaids, who crossed my path at just the right time to help me find the methods I have perfected within the Buff Brides Blueprint. For that reason, I'm really excited to delve in to show you a whole new way of streamlining your planning process and learning the best ways to save money on your wedding and prioritize on what to focus your time on. Then, most importantly, show you a simple to learn method where you can transform your life and perceptions of who you are and who you can become as you step into this new phase in your life. Now, before I go any further, I want to make sure to be clear that the methods within the Buff Brides and Bridesmaids program are not in any way a quick weight loss program, a strict calorie counting regime, or on the wedding side of things, it's not a promotion of any specific wedding company. One of our core values is promoting an authentic, empowered life where loving oneself is a higher calling to what pant size we happen to be. Maybe you are just recently engaged and starting to piece together how you envision your amazing wedding to be. Maybe you're fortunate to have the family and friends support to plan the wedding, but are yearning to find a more meaningful balance and healthier focus in your life. Maybe you have that extra 30 pounds that just won't come off, and you would love the encouragement and support in your journey to get to your weight goal. The old way of thinking has equated health with being skinny. I'll even go further to say the common belief is that being skinny is going to make you happier. Reducing your body size, sweetie, is not going to make you happy. Maybe you're thinking if I can just lose 15 pounds, everything will change and I'll be able to finally start living my life. Equating body size with health or happiness is a total slippery slope and not a path you want to go down. I am super excited to give you a blueprint within Buff Brides and Bridesmaids that takes all of that negative focus on diet, depriving yourself, blaming yourself, measuring yourself against others, setting sadistic fitness goals, throws it all out the window. The Buff Brides Blueprint is a method that brings practical, fun, and motivating practices into your life that anchors you with what we call self-love and support for each other. At the core, I know that unless you can honestly love who you are as a person and find ways to attract abundance, not lack into your life, the psychological changes of you, say, losing 20 pounds means nothing when it comes to your happiness. The cool thing is when you stop focusing on weight loss as a goal and rather start focusing on what matters, like expanding your perceptions through the removal of limiting beliefs, the weight loss will become one of the many positive results in your life. Doesn't that make so much sense? Weight loss should not be your goal, but merely it's one of the positive results from doing the right things by living abundantly. I am confident that by you trying a new way of thinking, you are going to accomplish more than you ever imagined or initially even set your goals to achieve. Why am I so passionate about the Buff Brides Blueprint method? Because I have gone through many years perfecting this in my own life. Yes, my aspiration at the beginning was to be happier, to help motivate those around me to be happier as well. What actually happened was nothing short of a transformation in both my and my now life partner's life. My bridesmaids also learned some very invaluable lessons for the road ahead as well. Oh, and as I promised to tell you, going back to my wedding day, yes, it turned out to be magical and perfect in every way, beyond what either of us had ever imagined. The bridal party and our awesome guests had a blast. We rocked the day, we ruled the night until the morning sun asked us to leave. But saying that, our journey and the growth together as a couple has so much more value than our actual wedding day. I cannot wait for you to show me the little things that you feel are shifting in your life that are in turn allowing you to bring in more abundance and joy inside of you. I cannot wait for you to start waking up in the morning with this insanely cool sense of gratitude and a new precision in how you plan your day. Your wedding is super important and you deserve to have the most amazing, memorable time to stay with you for the rest of your life. I would be super honored to play a role in providing you some practical tools to you having the most booyah wedding imaginable. And beyond the wedding, my passion is to help guide you all the way into a long-term shift that you can be a part of that will help guide you and your life partner well beyond your wedding. Brides and bridesmaids, I am so excited for you and your wedding planning and new life, and would be truly honored to share with you the passion and craziness that is Buff Brides and Bridesmaids. I cannot wait to hear from you.